Well, Australia's aged care system is about to undergo its biggest shake-up in decades. The Aged Care Act, released in July, comes into effect in November, introducing new rights, assessments, funding and provider rules. But this may well lead to a lot of confusion among Australians. To get across what it all means, we're joined by Amar Sharma from Ask Mandy. Welcome to AusBiz. Good to have you on the show. So this potentially, it's going to affect a lot of people, obviously, in aged care. Can you talk us through some of the bigger changes that are afoot?
Well, I think aged care before we had the last Aged Care Act was released in 1997, essentially, and it's maintained the same model until this new Aged Care Act was developed, and initially was supposed to be released in July, but now it's commenced in November. The biggest change at the moment is the change in the way that the support is provided, and it enables people on the aged care system to actually have a lot more choice and control, much like the ethos of the NDIS system that has been released previously. The people on the NDIS system have a lot of choice and control in terms of providers and what supports they receive and how their funds are used. So aged care is now moving to that system and that model of care at the moment, which is giving the people on the scheme a lot more choice and control of providers and how they get supported and what assistance they need, as well as when they're living in the residential care facilities as well. That's also a massive change as well. It gives them more choice on who to choose and not just going to one person and they manage the whole package. It actually gives you a lot more choice and control.
All right, more choice, more control, greater efficiencies, more streamlined. Does it also change in terms of fee structures and providers and so on?
Yeah, so the providers now have a more rigorous registration process as well. So the Quality and Safety Commission has been actually released for providers have to be registered with that. So much like, again, they're following the NDIS process of the Quality and Safeguards Commission. All the providers now have to be registered with that Safety Commission as well. And that just puts in more safeguards for the people on there, less chances of abuse. Also a worker screening system that is being introduced as well. So anyone who works in the aged care industry has to pass this worker screening system to be able to be cleared to work in the industry as well. So not only that, they have a new support at home program as well, which is, it's enabling the people to be able to choose when and where they receive their supports and how they use their aged care funds. And this is really important because, one in five Australians by 2050 will be over 65. So they will be actually the ones receiving that care.
So can you tell us what you're doing there at Ask Mandy in terms of assisting in understanding those changes?
Well, Ask Mandy, I think it's a brand new tool, and it's something that we've developed for people to be able to, simplify the changes in the Act. Legislative jargon's always a sticking point for a lot of people, especially people that are trying to understand and get support on the actual aged care scheme. So what we've actually done is we've created an AI chat system where you can actually go and summarize the Aged Care Act, the legislation itself. So we've actually input the legislation in there, and you can ask it questions, and you can actually get the right information that you need. And if you have a plan, like a new support plan, for instance, or an aged care package, you can actually upload it to that system and ask it to interpret and tell me what supports I can receive. And what are my options? How do I navigate through the Act? How do I navigate through my support structure? How do I select a provider? And also just a general, information platform where you can actually get information that you understand rather than having to go through a deep dive at all hours of the morning trying to find the right answer for what you're trying to achieve.
Well, how easy is that to access? Because obviously, particularly when you're talking about the age, they may not necessarily be technologically proficient. Is this easy to navigate?
Yeah, extremely simple. So Ask Mandy is the platform. You can jump on there and a chat box opens once you sign up, and it's you can ask, how do I use my aged care funding? Or can you read my plan and tell me what supports I can access? And it will give you a simplified answer of what you can access and how to do it.
All right, with obviously some precautions there. You don't want to give too many of your details away.
Yeah, definitely. Um, but no, it's definitely something that's been designed to simplify how the legislation works and how people navigate through it.